Final Fantasy IX is a video game that came out 25 years ago, at least in July. It will be 25 years old, in case you didn't need to feel old enough if you're like me and you were born before that game. Yeah, we're climbing on up on that age scale. But all the same, it's crazy to think that that very well deserved, critically well received, beloved game is 25 years old now. And recently, Square Enix just announced that they're going to be doing some celebration stuff. They have an official website dedicated to Final Fantasy IX, and it's awesome. It's all in Japanese. I can't read any of it, which is a shame, but it is awesome. I went and perused it, and it looks like they got a lot of cool stuff in store for Final Fantasy IX's 25th year, anniversary. They've got plushies that look awesome, figurines, those look so cool. They've got posters. Looks like they're going to be doing some orchestral pieces. They might be touring for Final Fantasy IX music. They've got a bunch of things planned, and they said that they will be announcing more and more things this year. And I know what you're thinking, because everybody's been wondering this for quite a few years now. Will this be the year that the Final Fantasy IX remake is officially announced? And my answer is, if they were going to do it, yeah, this should be the year they do it. I mean, there was a leak back in 2021 for the NVIDIA, whatever it was. It's some sort of weird leak, but basically every game that was listed on there has all but come to fruition in terms of this game will eventually get announced. And sure enough, it did get announced, and then another game, and then another game got announced, and so on and so forth. And one of those games listed was Final Fantasy IX, the remake. Now, a lot of people were thinking it was going to happen sooner versus later, and I never really talked about it because, like I said, there was leaks and it was all speculation, nothing was confirmed. But when 90% of all those games that were leaked on that paper ended up happening, it kind of does give it credibility, right? So Final Fantasy IX Remake, in a lot of people's minds, is something that is going to happen. Now look, I don't know if it's going to happen. Would I like to see a remake of Final Fantasy IX? Sure! Heck, it could be a remaster if they wanted to, as long as it's not like Final Fantasy VIII's remaster. But, if it was just a really, really nice remaster, I would take that too. But at the same time, it's not like I'm holding my breath, eagerly anticipating, because while Final Fantasy IX is an amazing game, and if you haven't played it, you really should, the original still holds up, right? It still holds up really well to this day. I really like the AP system in that game. I really like the characters. Freya, dude, I don't think I appreciated Freya enough when I first played that game, but she's awesome. Beatrix has always been great. Steiner makes me laugh more than ever. Who doesn't love Vivi? You know what I'm saying? It's just great cast of characters. It's a great story, and it's just awesome that this year there's going to be so much Final Fantasy IX stuff that Square Enix is going to be just dishing out to us. I can't wait to see what else they have in store. The only question I have now is, how much of this stuff can I actually get in possession? Because I would really like some of those plushies. They're really cute. And I don't know, I want that figurine. They have such a cool dagger little figurine thing. That would be awesome to have too. Sorry, I'm way off topic here. But yes, so I think this year is going to be a big year for Final Fantasy IX. And I'm going to predict right now that we will get something that involves a remake of sorts. I think the time is now. It's perfect, especially with the Nintendo Switch 2. If Final Fantasy IX the remake is announced and it comes out for the Nintendo Switch 2, I will be such a happy little guy. And just, I think this is it, guys. I think this year will be the year, I'm calling it, that Final Fantasy IX the remake comes out. And when it does happen, like I said, since I don't really talk about these things too much, then we'll discuss our hopes and our dreams and what it looks like. We'll analyze the trailer, maybe even just. I'm very happy, and I'm so excited to celebrate Final Fantasy IX. It is a great game, one of the big three on the PlayStation. Personal opinion, by the way, it's big four. I absolutely include Final Fantasy Tactics. That game is a masterpiece, man. Very underappreciated game. If you haven't tried it, you should try that one. So good. But anyways, guys, what do you think about all this? Are you going to celebrate Final Fantasy IX like the rest of us? Are you stoked? Who's your favorite character? Meet me in the comments down below, and we'll just shoot the breeze, right? We'll just talk about Final Fantasy IX and have a good time with it. And as always, I am Bradley Overrated, out like a trout. Praise be to Yevon, and stay fresh, everybody. Have a good one.